how was that conversation actually? Like, you finally deciding to do
So
the
she
course
was
and
worried.
telling that with a, like, was it a decision that you made as a team, or did you say like, no, I want to do this? Like, tell me about this conversation.
Well, in the team, like we kind of, I'm still like responsible more for the business and for the
Okay.
decisions, because I think that's the reason we work well, is that we're not trying to find to be agreeing in everything. For example, like she takes all the shots for the
Right.
design thing. When there's a design decision to make, she makes it. And even if I don't agree, we do it. And for the business, I'm going to be more in the leading seat.
You're the CEO.
So I think for that, I felt very strong. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, more CEO. And I feel like it was important that, I mean, I could really see that, okay, even if we keep working on logology, even if we do everything that we want to do to grow it, it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. Like, it's not going to be a huge change. But I was like, okay, if we do this course right, there's a big probability that we just solve the
Yeah.
money problem instantly. Like, we
Yeah.
just solve it. It's like, okay, we go from struggling to, okay, we make a living, it's done, now we can be relaxed and focus on
Yeah.
other things. So I felt very strongly. So we committed. And then, man, I worked so hard. Like, I was, I tracked my time. And so when we went back from vacation, and in August, I was like, okay, I'm going to spend the next few months until I do the course. And the first week, I did about 32 hours of work, which is
In the course.
pretty minimal for me. Yeah, the course. And I kept increasing that every week naturally until the week of launch. And I did 2 weeks straight where I did more than
Whoa.
70 hours in a week, 2 weeks straight. So I was literally, I mean, before launching the course, I was working to 5 in the morning, 2 in the morning, tired,
So
but I
there was no
wanted to
work
launch
in
it.
logology
And
then.
no, I
Right.
mean, Lucy was still working. She was adding logos, adding stuff, but I wasn't improving anything
Hmm.
on the product. And yeah, so, but that was like, that was a bet. That was a bet. I had this bet that I told Lucy, okay, I think this can work. I think like if we can do this, it's going to make everything simpler, and then we can come back to logology. She actually didn't have doubts about this. She thought it was going to work. She trusted me, and she believed I had some good tips because I had helped her,
Hmm.
and she knew I was going to do good work. So she thought the course was going to be successful, but she was worried that then I wouldn't have a reason to go back
Right.
to logology, and then she would be alone, and she can't do it alone. So it was because she's just like, she's focused on the design,
Yeah.
but she can't build a website or anything. So she was worried about that. And the funny thing is, so eventually I was like, but I was telling her, you shouldn't like assume that, because I'm telling I really do want to do logology. And I told her that thing about, I don't want to be just a course guy. So I just don't want to. I want to build startups. That's the dream, is to build startups. So I'm not gonna give up on that. But the funny thing is, when we launched the course, is and like on the launch day, I don't remember, but we made, I think, 3K on the first day and 3K the second day.
Hmm.
Like, it was like a lot of money, uh, and so it was like, we stopped working. Like, she stopped working on logology, because there was like, we're finally relieved after 4 years of grinding, and we
Yeah.
finally make some money. Like, I mean, we're already making money, but we were still needing to use our
I
savings.
know.
We had reached about 3K per month, which
It's
is
not
a lot,
enough.
but
It's
we
not
still had
enough.
our
Yeah.
savings. So
Hmm.
it's not the same. And now we had finally across that point,
Yeah.
because we needed 5K per month, and we were across that. And we're like, and she was the one who actually started working on logology for a
Yeah.
while, because she was
She's
more
like,
relaxed.
money.
And then actually, yeah, basically, she was like, finally, we like, and then, and the best part, like, but that was just a spike. And the best part is like, because like I think in November we made 30K,